Once you've got your outlines, the next part is to shade. So we're going to start around the edge, and we're just going to put a very gentle layer, and very small to start off with. You want this to be a little bit lighter than this dark line that we put around the eye. And we want to follow the shape of the eye around, try and not change the direction that you shade in too much. If needs be, adjust the angle of the sketchbook, so turn the sketchbook if it's easier rather than change the direction of the shading. Bring this all the way around. And what we want to do is sort of towards this top half, we want to come in a little bit thinner on this top half, so you can see here that this edge comes in a bit thicker, and we'll just bring this out a little bit more, so it almost looks a bit like bags under the eyes, but not quite. Just shape this in around this side. Then once you've got a rough, even tone, we can just start to darken this bottom part where there's a bit bigger patch of shading, and we can darken that up slightly more. Blend that in with the rest. So there's one eye, so I'm just going to go and do the other eye a second, and then I'll come back for the next pair. I've shaded the other one in. You can obviously play about with this a little bit as to how much shadow you want going around the eyes, how much shadow you want down here. You might just want complete round circles and not have this bit here. It's entirely up to you, but it gives it that slightly hollow effect when put on a whole face. We'll move on to the next pair of eyes now. So I've also gone around them in a dark line, exactly the same as these above, just to speed things up a little bit. So the technique we're going to use here is the one that I used in the self-portrait video, but hopefully this might make it a bit clearer to see on a slightly larger scale. So this is similar in a way to how we've done these, but rather than shading the whole area, we're going to put lines that come off and that go around the eyes like this. And these need to ideally follow the same direction, going all around the eye. Again, move the sketchbook if you need to. And once you've got a rough base for them, then we can start putting in a few more, just to smooth that edge, because we don't want it to look hairy, which is what it's looking at the moment. You can just keep building that up by extending them out, and again you can do this however big you want it. And then towards the base of the eye, like the kind of outline, not sure what the best thing to call it is, this way we want to start putting in a few more of these lines. So essentially creating a slightly darker layer. This seems to be quite a common occurrence within the shaded eyes, this kind of liney effect going around the eyes rather than a smooth shade like this. That one's pretty much there now, so what I'm going to do is I'll cut and I'll just finish that one off, and we'll just come back for the end. The other eye is shaded now as well, so I'm hoping that gives you a bit more of an insight into the shading techniques that you can use. And like I say, you can apply this technique to most of the eyes. There's some where you might just have to use this one, perhaps, but most of the eyes, either or should work quite well, so it's entirely up to you what you feel like with your self-portrait. But I will see you back again soon for another how to draw like video. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.